Social justice refers to the concept of creating a fair and equal society where all individuals have access to the same rights, opportunities, and resources. It involves addressing issues like inequality, discrimination, and unfair practices in areas such as education, employment, healthcare, and housing. Social justice aims to remove barriers that prevent people from achieving their full potential and ensures that everyone is treated with dignity and respect. This concept often emphasizes the importance of collective responsibility and the role of communities in promoting fairness and equity. Now let's look at some examples. One example of social justice in action is the implementation of policies that promote equal access to education. Programs that provide scholarships or free education for low-income students help reduce disparities and give everyone a fair chance to succeed academically. Another example is the development of laws that protect workers' rights. These laws ensure fair wages, safe working conditions, and equal treatment for employees, regardless of their background. This promotes economic fairness and reduces exploitation in the workplace. A third example is community-driven efforts to address food insecurity. Local organisations that distribute food to underserved areas help to ensure that everyone has access to basic necessities, reducing the gap between different socioeconomic groups. Now let's look at some strengths of social justice. One major strength of social justice is its ability to create a more inclusive society. By addressing inequalities, social justice fosters an environment where diverse groups of people feel valued and supported. This can lead to stronger communities and greater collaboration among individuals. Another strength is the potential for long-term societal improvement. When social justice initiatives address root causes of inequality, they help build systems that are more sustainable and equitable. For example, improving access to education can have lasting effects on reducing poverty and increasing economic stability. Social justice also promotes a sense of shared responsibility and empathy. By encouraging individuals and groups to work together toward common goals, social justice initiatives can strengthen social bonds and create a greater sense of unity and understanding within communities. However, social justice is not without its criticisms. One criticism is that achieving social justice can be a complex and slow process. Addressing deeply rooted inequalities often requires significant changes to systems and policies, which can take years or even decades to implement effectively. Another criticism is the potential for unintended consequences. For example, some social justice initiatives might inadvertently create new forms of inequality or resentment among groups that feel excluded from certain benefits or opportunities. Balancing the needs of different groups can be challenging and requires careful planning. A third criticism is the difficulty of measuring success. Social justice often involves addressing abstract concepts like fairness and equality, which can be hard to quantify. This makes it challenging to evaluate the effectiveness of certain policies or programs, and to determine whether they are achieving their intended goals.